We're jumping right into North Carolina, July 8th, 2025. A most fascinating UFO was captured. This light suddenly appeared in the sky. Surprised, the witness pulled out their phone to record. As they're recording, it's almost as if the UFO noticed that it was being watched and it just zipped away. It is absolutely wild and you need to see it. Wow, I'm blown away. The most fascinating part is the stop and start, because it stopped, then they started recording, then it booked it, and it was at a ridiculous speed. Those are some of the 5 observables. That is a wild UFO. Y'all, that's not the only wild clip I have for you. A very similar sighting occurred in Brazil, December 14th, 2025. Witnesses in their home, sky gazing through their window, noticed a strange light shining through the clouds. It was eerie, luminous, had kind of a iridescent glow with their visuals, but gave more red hues through the camera. Just an all-around strange sighting. Take a look.
Gente, a Vanessa tá falando que aquilo é avião. Aquilo não é avião, não tem condições não. Olha lá pra vocês verem. Olha lá. O negócio tá parado no ar, ele não tá andando não. O que que é aquilo ali? Não é avião, não é avião.
The fact that it was visible through the clouds but not clearly visible adds to the low observability, which is one of the 5 observables. And then if you notice, when they're actually trying to zoom out a little bit, it is moving. It's just not moving as abruptly or as quickly, but it's giving some weird swerves. Over in New Jersey, December 16th, 2025, we get another technically fast mover. What's strange is that this is another orb that was in the sky. As the person pans the camera, you see that the orb is stationary. When he locks in, again, almost as if the UFO noticed it's being watched, the mofo zips away. And again, you can see it's a fast mover. Y'all, let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? Now, while it wasn't as fast as that first one from North Carolina, which is unexplainable, it is strange that these orbs are now doing this stop and move motion and almost seem to only start moving when they seem to know that they're being watched. It's really weird. On the same day in Buenos Aires, Argentina, we see another orb zipping through the sky. This one is clearly moving much faster, and in the video it looks almost as if it's a strange energy trail behind it. It's almost fading out and nearly appears translucent. Again, more low observability. It makes absolutely no sense. Smash like, check this out. Yo, that sucker is moving. They're lucky they don't have traffic police up there, because he would have definitely gotten a ticket. Where are you going? Where are you going? And if you have to get there so fast, why go through the earth? Like, what's happening? Now, all these orbs remind me of this strange and rare clip from Chicago, Illinois, June of 2023. You'll notice the witness sees an orb in the sky. They were using apps and checking navigators to see if there were any planes or satellites. There shouldn't have been anything there. So they pull out their phone camera and start recording this orb in the sky. It gets even stranger. As they record this slow-moving orb, they notice another object or something just zip right past it, zoom, and then as it zips by and like stops midair and then starts making crazy maneuvers. Now this is beyond the 5 observables. This thing is madness. Take a look.
Bro, what am I?
What was that? What was it doing? Why was it so frantic? It looked like it was panicking. Like, oh, I don't know where to go. Like, what was happening in the sky? Hopping over to Chile, October 13th, 2025, we get another one of my favorite delicious UFOs, a donut-shaped UFO. Honestly, though, these things are very, very strange, and they make the least sense, in my opinion, out of all of the UFO. Like, I understand an orb and a sphere, a flying saucer, things that are fully intact, but this like literal donut-shaped hole in the middle UFO, what's going on here? You know, we've seen strange, what we'll call sky phenomena that aren't necessarily UFO crafts moving, that have this similar shape. We've often called them wormholes or possible portals, right? No, but this thing is, in and of itself, is actually moving. My brain is broken. That makes no sense to me. Speaking of spheres, Phoenix, Arizona, December 20th, 2025. A strange metallic sphere object was caught simply hovering in the sky. Again, when I see these spheres, the metallic ones, I think of surveillance. What do you think?
Bro, there's a black orb just hovering in the distance back there. What the fuck is that? Do you see that shit? What the fuck is that? It's moving too. It moves. Like, it moves very, very slowly, but you can see it move. What the hell is that? What the fuck? Dude, that's fucking weird as hell.
Now I like that sighting, but I do have a criticism for all the sightings. Even though I like maybe a saucer, maybe I'd be scared of radiation or something. With where you are, you're not walking. You probably have a car. Go over there. Go over there. I would go over. I want an underside view. I want a view from every angle. I want to know what this thing is. Now back to Buenos Aires, Argentina. Another strange possible orb sighting in the sky. This one seems to be more slow moving. However, it does seem further, so it could be moving faster than we perceive it to be moving. But it does appear to be giving off some weird type of energy field. Like, I don't really know what's going on in the video. You'll see when you see the clip. The witness checked all the apps. They made sure it wasn't a satellite. They don't know what this was, and they've never seen anything give off the weirdness that's in the clip. Take a look. Now, it may have been harder to see some of the strangeness that I was talking about in the clip. If you go back and look, really look at the orb itself. Like, the best way I can describe it is like blotchy light, like blotches of faint light appearing in front of it, behind it. Just it's really freaking weird. Let me know in the comments if you saw it. Now we head over to Knoxville, Tennessee, December 20th, 2025. Driving on the road, witnesses noticed these strange lights in the sky. At first, through their peripheral, they thought it may have been a plane or a drone. But when one of the people looked over, they noticed that it looked more like two orbs with one leading in front, almost like very close together, but not actually attached by anything. And they said that through their eyes that the front orb looked very iridescent and many brilliant colors. And again, we get the weird effect where through the camera, we get more of an orangish flash, but you do get some of the colorful flashes. It's just, they're not as strong as what they saw through their eyes, according to the witness. It's a very strange sighting. What I love most is that they didn't let it go, and they actually kept recording for a few minutes, as long as they could, because they were driving and it was also moving. Enjoy. Now we're definitely seeing more and more UFO sightings. I find that that one is really weird because of the iridescent light in the front. We're getting more of that with these new recent upticks. These weird lights that shine many brilliant colors that aren't normally on planes and just not normally used in any lighting. It's just like flashes of almost a rainbow in the sky, but contained in an orb. And it's weird, and then when they record it with their camera, it doesn't present exactly the same, but you could kind of make it out happening. I wonder what those crafts are. We always talk about how, or I talk about how I think the metallic spheres are, surveillance. I feel like flying saucers are doing some type of traveling, whether it's through dimensions, time, or space, I don't know. But I feel like each one serves their purpose. What are those brilliant iridescent ones? And what are the donut ones? I don't understand the UFOs with the holes in them. What are the donuts? Guys, I hope that you enjoyed. I hope that you enjoyed. If I could speak, smash like if you made it this far, and I'll see you in the next video. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all the holidays. It's holiday season. So I hope you're all celebrating and getting tons of gifts and eating lots of food, and Santa or whichever, cool ideology thing your belief has that gives you gifts, I hope it brings you lots of gifts. I'll see you guys later.